evening and welcome to your Monday Sport News here on NBC One with me, Erika Nawinda. Here are your headlines for tonight. Wins Namibia Newspaper Cup Netball Trophy. 40th Bank Windhoek NVF Dog event celebrates milestone. Cricket Namibia aims to improve infrastructure, says Vice President Nehongo. We will be right back with the details. Welcome back. In our first stop tonight, the Commerce region defeated Oshana 47-25 in this year's Nedbank Namibia Newspaper Cup netball final held in Gobabis today.
Commerce, who dominated the tournament, faced little difficulty against the Oshana team in the decisive match for the trophy. Commerce was dominant in every quarter, building substantial leads. The victory was not surprising as the Commerce team emerged victorious with a 47-25 score. This victory marks Commerce's third consecutive win in the youth tournament, where all 14 regions of the country competed for bragging rights.
I was very excited about the win. I told them it would not come automatically. We will need to work for it, and that's what they did. They worked very hard, and they are very excited about the win.
I'm happy for winning this, and I'm so grateful. But doing this was just because of my team and my coaches that taught me a lot on the court and off court. So I'm happy for winning and getting this also.
We're not saying it was difficult for us. We did our best. Because for us to come as this far, it's an achievement. So we were sent to come here to come and compete and do our best. Getting up to the final, we are not seeing defeating. We are really proud of our girls. They've done their best. This is a team, when you look at the development, are not the same. But then what we have gone so far, up to this level, we are really proud. We are not calling this one a defeat. To us, it's an achievement.
Commerce reaffirmed their supremacy in netball, and it will require a well-prepared region to challenge them in next year's event.
Meanwhile, Umsati beat Kavango East 4-2 on penalties after a goalless draw to win this year's edition of the Namibian Newspaper Cup football final.
The final of the football category at this year's edition of the Namibian Newspaper Cup was contested between Musati and Kavango East. Lining up at the Legare Stadium, both regions were favorites for the trophy. It started well for both regions, but it was Kavango East that had the upper hand throughout the entire match. Kavango had golden chances to finish the match, but they were not effective up front, as it had been in the case in previous matches. Despite having a player sent off, Kavango was still in control, while Musati failed to capitalize on their numerical advantage. The match ended goalless and had to be decided on penalties. For Musati, their game plan to rely on penalties in the end seemed to have worked out, as they beat Kavango East 4-2 on penalties to win the trophy.
Not a performance that I wanted. Yeah, but it's those games that you played bad, but you end up winning it. So grand. We managed to make fans, even if we didn't have anyone. And looking at the Kavango West, when they played, I think we finally met a fit team, and it's so good that we met on the final.
Yeah, the match was 50-50 up to until when one of our players got a red card. So then we struggled a bit, but it was a 50-50 match. Anyone could win it, and penalty is anyone's game. So good luck to Umsati. Congratulations to Umsati.
The victory brought huge celebrations for Musati at the Legare Stadium.
The MTC Dome Indoor Sports Complex in Swakopmund once again buzzed with excitement over the weekend as the 40th edition of the Bank Windhoek NVF Dog Volleyball Tournament unfolded, showcasing top-tier volleyball action.
The Easter weekend saw the Bank Windhoek NVF Dog Volleyball Tournament taking center stage at the coast, drawing 19 male and 16 female teams from across the country. The 40th edition of the tournament exhibited thrilling talent and skill, reaffirming its status as a highlight on Namibia's volleyball calendar. A total of 76 games were contested for the action-packed two-day event, spanning the both men's and women's categories. This year, logistical challenges prevented the participation of international teams, continuing a trend from previous editions. In the women's final, Unam emerged victorious over Kuros in a gripping match, clinching the championship title with a 3-2 victory. Meanwhile, in the men's final, defending champions Namibian Correctional Services proved their mettle once again, defeating the Namibian Defence Force with a 3-1 win. Unam Hard Hitters secured the third spot in the men's category, while Revivals claimed third place in the women's competition. The dog tournament has played a pivotal role in shaping Namibia's volleyball landscape, and the Federation is committed to preserving its legacy for years to come.
The Vice President of Cricket Namibia, Pauline Rongo, says that they want to make sure that the sport of cricket is accessible to everyone. That's why they are keen on building quality infrastructure.
Pauline Congo was part of the Cricket Namibia board members who witnessed the groundbreaking ceremony of the new national stadium to be known as the Namibia Cricket Ground. Nekongo said that when the dream of building a top-class national started 5 years ago, the board knew that whatever investment be required, it would be to the benefit of the players. While building work continues at the National Stadium, the long-term plan is to make sure that every young kid that dreams of becoming a cricket player one day is presented with the opportunity of honing their skills right away.
When this dream started, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, when we came together as the new board and we said to ourselves, if we want to get to international level, we need to do things the international level way. And building a top-class stadium is one of those things. If you want to attract international teams, you need to build international stadiums. And for us to be hosting the Under-19 World Cup in 2026 and a Senior World Cup, 50-over World Cup in 2027 is a dream come true for Namibia. This is what we've always wanted. This is what we've dreamed of. And this is what the Namibian child as a cricketer wants.
While the focus is on building more player hubs within regions which will complement stadiums such as the Namibia Cricket Ground, Nekongo says that the Cricket Namibia is still looking at penetrating other parts of the country in terms of making facilities accessible.
The way that cricket's growing in Namibia, we are seriously struggling to keep up with the numbers coming through. And to host those numbers, you need to have the facilities. And this is a direction where we're moving. We're looking for facilities and looking to upgrade and build facilities all over the country, not only in Windhoek. So we're looking to go to the north, we're looking to go south, we're looking to go to the coast to make sure that the numbers that are coming through from age group level, we can host them and they are able to play matches. And not only that, we're also looking to host international teams when they travel. And you can't do this without having top-class facilities, unfortunately. And this is the dream that we have, and this dream is or has become a reality for us.
Cricket Namibia says that they want to position themselves in a place where they can host global qualifiers and other big tournaments for the ICC often. But for that to happen, they need to invest in proper facilities.
Namibia's #1 motocross rider, Mark Steenagel, took an overall second place this past weekend in Angola. Crystal Korte has more.
The Luanda Motocross Championship took place on Saturday in Angola. The championship saw 4 different classes, with Steenagel starting in the open class.
It was a good weekend, overall second for the weekend. Struggled a little bit with the bikes. It was on my own bike, I had to ride with Len bikes. But overall, it was a good weekend and ended second overall for the weekend. But I would just like to thank everyone that was involved. Thank you to the team that made it possible to fly us up for the race. Hopefully next time it can go better.
Steenagel will now shift his attention to his final season in the Namibian Motocross Series, while also competing in track racing.
Before we go, let's look at tonight's headlines again. Commerce wins Namibian Newspaper Cup Netball Trophy. 40th Bank Windhoek NVF Dog event celebrates milestone. We've come to the end of tonight's news. Remember that you can like us on Facebook at NBC Sport or tweet us at SportNBC and be part of the discussion. Also check out our question of the day and share your valuable comments with us. You can also visit our website or YouTube channel for more information. Don't forget to check out NBC Plus by downloading the app on Android or go to nbcplus.na on iOS and take us with you. From me, Erica Nawinda, and the rest of the crew here in Studio 2, it's good night.